right, guys, so it's February 2nd, and we've started shed hunting. Seems like on my farm at least, we don't have any deer holding, and so we decided to give it a try. We're out after young money and some other younger up-and-coming studs, but we just came across our first one. It's this grass bedding area right off of our big food plot on the farm, and sure enough, it's a deer we know really well. It's one of the younger up-and-comers. Not sure if it's going to be two to 3 years before we put him on the hit list, but he's going to be a giant. So we're going to pick him up, and this is how it was laying. Holy crap. He's got some good mass all the way through. I mean, that's one of the cooler deer I've ever seen, but this deer is going to be crazy. Jenny calls him Big Mac, but I'm not sure if that name's going to stick. But got chewed on by the squirrels a little bit, but man, I really want to match this deer up. It'd be a cool set to have, but we're on the board, number one of 2024 shed season.
All right, I am on the board. Still looking for young money, but monster. Pretty fresh. Has a lot of mass actually for a year and a half, but gotta keep looking. All right, we just found number 3 on the day. We're in this thick honeysuckle, and it looks like just really great bedding. And sure enough, just a beauty of an antler as it lays. I don't know if I recognize this deer or not, but he's really pretty. This could be the decoy buck that I had that hit my decoy, but I don't know. I'll have to look at pictures, but really nice shed.
I just came out to one of Gage's farms, and I was driving out to take a look, and found one in the field. So let's go pick it up, see how it is. The bean field, there's not much, and it's an active work cornfield, so I didn't really have a whole lot of hope, but just a little guy. So we're on the board and see if we can find some more.
So we've been walking for a little bit, and we just found the one side to a younger deer we have on the farm not too long ago, and we're still in this grassy patch off the food plot, and came down in this little low area, I guess you can say, and found this old shed from last year. It's a younger deer we had on the farm. Not sure if he grew into anything for this year, but can't believe I missed it. I mean, it's just sitting down in this clear area. So found this nice 4-point side here, and man, that'd be a cool deer. I'm just not sure if he is still on the farm anymore or grew into anything. But as we looked down and saw this one, we actually saw looks like a pretty fresh one tines up behind me. So we're gonna go check that one out. Just tines up here. Nice little 4-point side. Again, not sure if I know what deer this is, but we had a lot of young deer on the farm this year, and we're just glad to keep stacking sheds. So 3 on the day here, and we're gonna keep going. This patch here is really well known to have these sheds kind of hiding in these little pockets. So we're gonna keep going, putting some more miles on.
All right, hot streak continues. Another shed. Don't know if we have a match or not, but pretty nice deer, I guess. I don't know if I know this one either, but yeah, good brow. Find more.
All right, guys, so we're on a different part of the farm. We moved from that grassy patch to kind of the same stuff, but up next to the creek, and was just kind of following the edge here, kind of looking for stuff down on these benches next to the creek, and even on these main trails that kind of travel by them. And sure enough, found a match set, both right by each other. A deer I don't think I've seen before, but it's very familiar because it looks like a younger young money, but right by each other. And I'll have to look through trail camera pictures, but I don't remember seeing this deer at all. But this is like identical to young money's 3-year-old set that we have. But hopefully we get to catch up with him and see him grow a couple more years.
Well, I was driving out to the property, take a look around the shed hunt, and kind of thinking to myself, where would these antlers be? We got 24 inches of snow in a week, so I mean, it stayed here a while. A lot of these bucks kind of dropped early, and I just found my first match set right under kind of like a cedar tree here in the fence line, so I'm gonna go pick them up and see what they are. I'm pretty pumped, so stay tuned. Used to hunt right in here, and I mean, they are laying right next to each other, so I'm not so sure this is the same buck or not, but good young set. They look way bigger in the video than they do in front of me, but couldn't be happier.
All right, we're just heading back to the house in the Ranger and caught the white tines in the grass, and little guy, but we'll take it. I lost track. All right, well, we have our first find of the day. Luke found it, but he didn't want to claim it. Got ourselves a nice basketball that came up from the creek. So good looking ball here. Just needs a little air and should be pretty good. So we're gonna keep walking. We're looking for young money. We've walked a total of 4 or 5 miles and nothing. Oh, and I see another basketball, so it's a good day. All right, guys, you're not gonna believe this. Basketball number 3. It's a good one. Oh yeah, look at that. Washed up on this creek. Nice ball.
Can't wait to see what this thing's gonna turn into in a couple years. It's gonna be a giant.
All right, well, we're kind of making our way back to the Ranger, and we stumbled upon a pretty unique one. This is not a shed. This was broken, so I imagine these bucks were fighting here in November, give or take, and one won and one lost. But must have been a pretty big buck he was fighting if he broke it at the base. But pretty cool. I don't know if I know the deer. I'd have to look back on pictures, but good day.
All right, guys, so we're in this bedding area.
Golden hour.
And yeah, we were just kind of working these ridges and came up on another freshie. Nothing too big. Kind of looks like the one we found earlier, but just a little bit chewed on, and we're going to continue working these ridges and hopefully we find some more.
I mean, I cannot make this up. So I'm out walking on this new permission that I got on the other side of the fence from where I am, and found another shed. Just getting ready to walk up to it, and I think I found another one. So I gotta kind of cut this out using the phone. Wish I could switch over, but let's see what it is. I'm pretty pumped. So here's the one. Barely saw it. If I'm not mistaken, there's a tiny one right there. So let's see what this one is. Looks like he's been here a while. Good shed. I have to look back on the picture. It's from a couple years ago. So see what deer it is. I'm not too sure, but let's go pick this other one up while we're over here. This grass on these sides of these cornfields, man, they're killer. So if you got any, I highly suggest going. Just another little guy, but hey, we're on the board, so it's been a pretty good day. I can't complain. Can't really make this up. Here's the side by side, and got back, and I think I just matched up that little buck that I just found. I never have sheds out here. This snow has been the best thing to happen to this property. No, not a match, but very similar, and same side, so definitely can't be the same deer. But Man, this is awesome. I can't. Hopefully we can find some more, man. This is wild.
All right, so it's Super Bowl Sunday. Just kind of out here walking a little bit, and had to hit some spots. I had it before. I think we're coming on 25 miles to find young money sheds. No luck yet, but we found a lot of younger deer sheds, a couple 4-point sides, and even a side to a buck we call Big Mac. But I was hitting this bedding area right off this ag field in this bottom, and actually came across this pretty good 4-point side. Can't remember if Gage found the other side to this or not, but we have a couple deer that look like this on the farm. It's crazy to say, but they all look about the same. So yeah, we're gonna keep looking and tacking on the miles. Hopefully we can find young money sheds here soon.
All right, we're getting on a bit of a roll here. We just found number 4. I was hoping it'd be a match, but it's not even close. This is probably a 2-year-old deer, but nice shed, no chew marks. Let's find some more.
So I moved to the other side of the farm here, and was walking through this thick bedding area off this ag field, and looked down. The sun's making it pretty hard to spot these sheds, but I looked down and found the other side to a younger deer we call Big Mac, right in the middle of this heavy path. So the squirrels got to it a little bit, but yeah, I'm happy to have it, and we're matched up. So we're gonna keep looking, and we got a few other spots for today.
All right, guys, I have been walking all day. Finally just walked in one, and I think it's a pretty good one. I've already walked this farm, but I realized that a lot of my bucks were still holding. I mean, I had some bucks that dropped, so I went out, but then I kind of realized like I need to kind of sit back and wait a little longer. So it's weird re-walking stuff that I already walked, but it paid off because right there, please be the deer I think it is. I think it is, but we'll see. Oh, it totally is. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Lord. Pretty sure that is Simon, the deer my brother named. All right, let's pick it up. All right, here we go. Wow, that's fresh. I think that's him. I should know. I don't know. He seems very short-tined. I don't know. I gotta look. But either way, awesome antler. Super, super stoked about it. I mean, that fell recently. So, time to do some circles and try to find the other side.
All right, so we've been kind of just driving around the farm today on the Gator, just trying to check things out. We've done a little bit of walking in some grassy patches, but driving through this big food plot on the farm that we hunted a lot early season. It was turnips and ryegrass and some radishes. Actually came up really well, but with the drought kind of held it back a little bit and didn't grow up as much as we wanted it to, but it produced for the deer, and it was a good food source in the core of the farm. But today we were just driving through. As you can see, it's probably a little bit wet, but we have a younger deer antler here, and yeah, it's another one for the day. So again, it seems to be the theme this year with antlers, these young deer and their 4-point sides. So hopefully we can find something with 5, but yeah, as long as we're picking up sheds, we're happy. So we're gonna keep going, maybe walk a few more bedding areas and just kind of poke around and see what we can find.
All right, we just rolled up on number 5, and looks like a good antler. A little bit chewed on the brow and the G2, but still a really nice shed. Glad we got to it when we could.
Oh! You see this?
Yes.
Oh, are you kidding me?
How did I not see that?
Oh, are you seeing this right now?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We're about to do an interview for this set. Oh man. I know exactly what deer that is. I think I passed this deer in muzzleloader season last day, and actually the last 30 minutes he stepped out. Oh man, it's a buck we call Cole. And wow. Man, it's a great day. It's been a great day so far. Oh my gosh. Look at that. All right. 28 miles. And man, I never really believed I was going to find them, but I certainly was not going to give up if I didn't. And sure enough, here they are, side by side. It's the buck I call Young Money. The deer I've had so much history with. This will be 4 match sets from him. I just so many close encounters with him, and I'm just not able to get it done. But I mean, this year I felt like I learned more knowledge than I've ever gained in a one season. And this is definitely his biggest rack, I will say, by looking at these things. But after we just found that shed, after we found these, I mean, it's just been antlers over here. We're going to have to probably check this place out more, but I just can't believe what I'm seeing right now. They're both tines down, and the mass is unreal. I'm just going to pick them up, stop talking about them. But, oh my gosh. The mass is unreal. I think this G2 here is at least 13 inches long. Oh my gosh. And he's got 7 points on this one side. So just a big 7x5, 6.5 this year. I mean, these bases are out of this world. I'm at a loss for words right now. This is one of the best days of the year, by far. After seeing him on the hoof and now getting to hold these, wow. Never thought we'd get here, but I guess now the next action, or I guess the next game plan is to just strategize and do all sorts of stuff to try to get this deer in our hands next year. Whether that's food plots, stand placement, anything like that. We're gonna go back to the drawing board and plan for this deer. Man, what a deer! What a day! It's been a blessing to be able to come out here and do this. So, man, we're gonna keep looking, even though this is what we're here for. So, yeah, we're gonna keep going.
All right, guys, what's up? Just got back from spring break, and I'm on the hunt for Simon's other side. So, just kind of walking in the general area of where that first side was found. But I'm in the timber now, and I just walked up on a shed. I was hoping it was him, but not even close. I'll flip the camera, and you can see this little guy here. Oh my gosh, that's that's gonna be a freaking stud. Look at the, oh wow. Pretty fresh. Look at the mass and the brows on that thing. That's a sweet 1.5 years. But yeah, I'm gonna keep looking, I guess. Hopefully we can find this other side. I'm gonna do everything I absolutely can to find it. So we'll see. All right, on the board again. Pretty chewed, but that's definitely from this year. A little 1.5 years. Let's keep looking.
Go.
All right, so we're in this bedding area on the other side of the farm, and just kind of going along this fence line behind Jenny, and found this old one. I think I know what deer this was. Jenny actually found the other side last year, and yeah, I can't believe we walked past it last year, but here it is. I mean, it's under some grass, and yeah, just must have been jumping the fence or something to get into the cornfield here. But yeah, we're on the board. This is number I think four or five on the day, so we're gonna keep going. We got a couple more spots to check out.
All right, guys, we're back out on my farm, and we just wanted to walk through this brassica plot. We had like 16 inches of snow, and all of the deer just centralized here because this was the easiest food source, and it is very apparent that they loved it, because it looks like it's tilled because they just dug up all of these radishes and purple top turnips. So I was hoping I'd find a shed in here, and sure enough, there is a little guy here laying in here. So nice little shed. Not the giant we're looking for, but that'll do. So good start to the day. 5 minutes in. Let's find some more. All right, on the board again. Last year's I suck, I guess. Missed this one. Pretty good shed, I guess, at one point. But yeah, swirls. An absolute giant. Honestly, pretty cool deer, actually, but looks like he's chewed a little bit on the base, but other than that, we got him. Gonna keep looking.
What's up, guys? Well, we've covered a lot of the farm, and unfortunately it's been a rough day. I came here last weekend and found 5 sheds, and I think the only thing we found today is basketballs. So we were walking through the swamp again, and I just stumbled upon the smallest shed of the year by far. So just a little guy, but yeah, we're kind of sad about how today's going, but we're gonna keep looking. It's a beautiful day, and got a lot more walking to do.
Here we go, as it lays. Pretty nice deer. Before I even picked it up, Luke thinks that he found the other side the other day, so might have just haven't matched them up, haven't matched that, so we'll have to see. But pretty nice deer. That's that. Well, I don't know how I haven't found this over the years, I guess, but just good lighting today, maybe. But that's a shed, an old one. It looks like it got disced or something, but pretty cool.